Hello, folks. Welcome to Truth or Talk, the Aiel variety talk show with lots of chaotic stabby love. So, I'm on time this week. I'm not oversleeping in bed, so it's a good start for me. Hello, Bain&Chiad. Hello, Leigh-A, and welcome, mostly Bree.
Hello.
Yay.
How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Don't answer at once. It's okay.
Slow start to the AA. Took a nap and just did not want to get up. So, but I was too excited to quit.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, and Bain&Chiad, how are you?
I'm all right. I think it's been kind of a tough week for a lot of us. I've got my giant glass of wine in honor of Recapacidi tonight. So just wanted to say quick cheers to her.
Definitely. So, yeah, folks, if you're not aware, unfortunately, Brian had an accident last weekend and suffered some very serious head injuries. Is in hospital receiving care, but there is, obviously a lot of costs involved with any injuries, but particularly severe injuries. So there is a fundraiser going around to help Brian and his husband Patrick, at least be able to not worry about some or like a fair chunk of the medical costs with that. The link to that is in the show description. If you're not aware of this and you're able to donate, if you're unable, totally understand. Just share nice thoughts and feelings and send yellow vibes to Brian and Patrick, and we hope that Brian gets better. You're an awesome guy and we love you. So we're going to play a little bit of Brian's Aiel Christmas video because we love this. It's great, isn't it? So 1 second while I bring that up. Enjoy this, folks, for a hot second because it's beautiful.
So the maiden says, "That's not a spear. It's my first sister."
Wise ones.
There you are, Avienda. We sent for you 2 minutes ago. What took so long?
I'm sorry, wise ones. I have toe.
You
So
certainly
much toe.
do. Avienda, this year we have decided to celebrate the Wetlander holiday of Christmas.
What is the meaning of this Christmas?
Did you hear that, Amis? This child just questioned me.
Don't you ever speak that way to Bear again. You have toe.
So much toe. Avienda, go chop down a beautiful tree. Bring it back to our tent. Because we're obviously in a tent. And decorate it festively.
What kind of tree?
Oh my
A beautiful
God.
tree. Did I stutter? Okay, I've got one. Soren Leigh-A.
I mean, I could just play that constantly. It's brilliant, isn't it?
part of my mandatory Christmas watching every year. Like, I'm not much of a Christmas movie person, but I love that clip.
Yeah, folks, if you want to watch the full one of that, then you just pop over to Wheel Talk. Wheel Talk, and or you can just search on YouTube a very Aiel Christmas, and you'll see it. It's beautiful. But yeah, like so much toe. Brian is a genius, and the Kev Pod. You haven't seen this? It is brilliant. You need to watch the whole thing. So
definitely go watch the whole thing.
And as Jess has pointed out, Tavalon After Dark's Discord has a well-wisher channel that you, if you're on Discord, you can pop over to and send some kind thoughts to Brian and Patrick. So, yeah, we had to start with that this week. So, it's a lot of, just that. I'm sorry, Cap has just got me dying for laughter there. So,
I just love the idea of the wise ones sitting around getting drunk and just messing with Avienda.
Yeah.
There's another one too, isn't there? I swear, like a New Year's maybe or something.
I think so. I think maybe.
Yeah.
Very possible. I'd have to hunt that
Rakappa
down.
was one of the first people I discovered when I came back into the fandom. So I have big hearts.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of like rewatch shows and stuff. I'm very picky about them, but I love Rakappa's, the other videos that Rakappa does. It's just so funny. They always kill me. So I catch some of the recap stuff because it's entertaining now and again. But the other stuff like the Aiel Christmas, just oh my god, it just kills me. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So.
In the top 10 lists, I love the top 10 lists.
The top 10s, yes, with the completely fair ranking systems. So
very scientific.
My second favorite top 10 list.
Yes. Yes. All right, folks. I think it might be time for a bit of Daily Veil. So we'll crack into that. Spear brothers and sisters, it is time to cover up your face. For the wheel of time has news, and we shall dance the spears from it. This is the Daily Veil. So, this is our news music now.
I was just going to say, do we have the new news music?
New music, yes, new news music. That yeah, I'm not gonna say that 3 times fast. I'm already apparently messing that.
How much fight have you had tonight?
No, it was quite yet, which is shocking. So, all right, folks, welcome to the Daily Veil. Our first piece. I feel like a lot of pressure now, don't I? This is, I like it. Okay, first piece, folks. What series dropping us some solid gold? Jay Duffy is confirmed for Wheel of Time Season 2. So this is something they'd previously speculated about, but they have had it confirmed because he's updated his CV on his agency website. So it's just a credit. There's no role or any other information, but we have a Jay Duffy.
Did anybody go back and see if he was in the trailer that they released? Because I feel like
it looks like him in the whatever that sand-filled room is in the White Tower.
Yeah.
It looks like it's him over on the left, I think.
I'm very bad at faces, but I thought, yeah, there it is, maybe.
Yeah. I think that's him.
The nose kind of.
So possibly a warder. Or maybe Galad.
Or Gawain.
I don't know. I think he's one of the boys. Yeah.
I kind of get some Gawain vibes. I don't know. I can feel it.
That's what I
It
thought.
might be hard to hate Gawain if that's what Gawain looks like.
I don't know. It depends how he acts. He could act very punchable.
Chief Foley. I love this. I'm not jealous of his hair at all.
He does have pretty glorious hair.
Yeah. So, and why is everyone in this cast so pretty? DK Moon says apparently this sounds like sweat tent music. Dude, I don't know how intense your sweat tent is, but no. So, but yeah, I don't know. I like. There was also some speculation here that they think that it's very likely he appears in this fight scene we see between the White Cloaks and the Shan-Chan. So, I mean, that would imply that it's not Galad, Gawain, Galad, unless he joins the White Cloaks very early, which I suppose is possible.
Yeah. Or he could be, if it's Gawain, he could be in the battle, but not as a White Cloak. Like maybe he somehow followed Egwene there to like save her or something.
I mean, that's also possible. Yeah.
I've gone through like 7 different conspiracies about this picture already. I'm on like my 10th or 11th. I don't know.
I love the. By the way, I never heard this about Bree, that she's bad at faces.
My co-writer is in the comments trolling me, so thank you, Donna.
Nice. This is the other
Donna.
half of.
This is the other half of Kit Rosha. Yes,
love it. That's great.
Lovely.
and I am terrible at faces. She makes fun of me. Like I have discovered Chris Evans in like 7 different movies as a new actor. Like I cannot see his face at all.
Love it. That's great. So
At least that way you never get bored.
I don't. I mean, I am like Lois Lane. You put glasses on and you are a new person to me.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love that. Okay, well, I definitely think, I think this is the most convincing one for me. But who's he playing? I don't know. But yeah, I love it. I love that. Rajesh, no, this is not the Mass Effect Citadel music. It's music I made. So, well, I didn't make it per se, but I did. Anyway,
Really?
we'll move on to. No, I remixed a track. Okay, so I didn't make it specifically myself, but I made it more.
Little DJ action going on.
Yeah, a little DJ action. Yeah, how's that? So, okay.
Oh, you need a DJ
Right.
name now. Like DJ
No,
Nibbles.
no, it wasn't DJ. No, I imported the track into a video, into a
All right, come up with Rob's DJ.
No,
Sounds like DJing to me.
no.
Chat. DJ name, please.
Thank you.
Right, okay.
It's happening.
The next Wheel of Time news is we have a Cat Swain, folks. Well, we think we have a Cat Swain. So I'm going to butcher this lady's name. I'm very, very sorry. Sharif, I think is what we just settled on, wasn't it?
Shore and Dashlu.
Shore. There we go. Thank you. So, what is going on here? Okay, the DJ names are DJ Wetland Fresh.
No.
No.
Oh boy. DJ Malkier. Let me swap that so my guess isn't
DJ
hidden.
Hot Chef.
DJ Guy. That follows on from last week. DJ Token. DJ Hot
DJ
Chef.
Toe.
DJ. Where's that? That hasn't appeared in my thing
Luke
yet.
Ice and
Oh,
I.
it's
Or
Luke.
Ice to Die.
Luke Eyes
Oh
Jedi.
wait. Oh yeah. DJ Ato. Oh,
That's
I
the
love
one.
that.
I think that might be the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Facto. And
Oh.
also Beth, thank you so much. For the record, mostly Bree's predictions are historically on point. Everything she says tonight will be canonically
Well, that's a lot of
correct
pressure.
in the future.
I
So,
agree. Thank you. Beth.
DJ Beto. and Glenn says it's Shorey Agdashlu. Okay. DG Token from Noman Garden. Wow.
Might
DJ
have to
Robbie,
go.
who's a Wetlander.
We'd have to do a vote on some of these.
DJ Silver Wolftooth Brother. She had to kill us. All right, well,
I
we'll
combined Silvertooth and Wolf Brothers since you get the
yeah,
confused
because
on this one.
apparently I can't. Yeah, I could get them confused. Anyway, folks. So this all started out from, and this is really interesting, I think. So on the 18th of December last year, we had this tweet appear because Rex said, someone said that she should play the role of Catwain. It would be amazing, and it was seen. And then retweeted, and then Rafe got in, and I mean, there's this whole line. Everything is about Cat Swain recently. Like, I love the humor, the memes. There's a piece about Ariel's art here, which is phenomenal.
Oh my god, so good.
So good.
Yeah, let me just bring that up on screen because Ariel's art is just amazing. Look at that. That's fucking amazing. So, but DJ, they're still going. DJ Spear Dancer. DJ Guy's Buddy. Thank you, Skeeter. That one's cute.
Aww.
DJ Guy's Buddy. So yeah, there's a lot of Cad Swain stuff on here, so along with multiple other things. But I think it's very telling that, as I scroll up, this is pinned, this tweet from December.
Oh.
She pinned it on her profile.
If it's not official, she sure wants it to be official.
Exactly.
He and Ray, like, neither of them knew how to DM, so they were like trying to talk in code in public.
Were they? I feel like that was a setup.
Maybe, but yeah, I'd love if the show does anything for the fans if they cast her as Cad Swain. Like, I feel like it'd be like, okay, and I'm happy, I'm good. The show can do anything from now on as long as she does Cad Swain. I'm totally fine with it.
I'm going to ask chat in a poll. I previously asked them, are we feeling the love tonight? Because that is our subject tonight, is how hot is Wheel of Time? 92% said yes, they are feeling the love tonight. So you're welcome for having that song earwigged in your head, folks. But now I'm going to ask you if this is our Cad Swain. So you'll have to let me know. But I think having it pinned is very telling. I think this is a confirm. So, and Aes Sedai, you are correct. She does have a voice in Mass Effect too. DJ Soul Food. Ooh, I like that. And Donna says she is a fabulous actress. Yes, most definitely. So, yeah. What if she gets cast as Varen? I mean, that would be phenomenal. Yeah.
I don't know if we could survive.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the Cad Swain thing though, because I not that I want to torture Jenny, but I mean, Hot Swain, we need to have it happen.
We do need Hot Swain. This is true. Yes, that was very, very true. So, okay. So that is our second piece of news tonight, and then our third piece of news. If you give me just a hot second, get that hot second. Ta-da! There is more merch, folks, but not for me. Only if you're in America. I say not for me, not for the rest of the world, but if you're in America and you like disgusting things, then you can buy, sorry ladies, this merchandise, which is swords. I know. Look, what I spoke to marketing, apparently quality merchandise for quality items such as short spears from the Aiel waste, they just take longer to produce. Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever.
But what series found this? It was Unraveling had it as well. You can see there at the bottom. But it's now okay. Well, I clicked on the link and it did nothing. Not helpful. Okay, let me change screen there and show you the. Where is it?
But for those people who do like swords, it's pretty cool to get a Heron marked sword.
So you can go here.
It's
pricey. No reviews yet. Heron Mark Sword, Randall 4, $360. Shipping date is Q1 of 23, so it will line up with the show release date that we're kind of expecting, and it is official because look, here we go, 2022 SPT and Amazon all rights reserved. So, but yes, this is expected. This is expected shipping Q1 of 2023. You can't be charged at the time of order. Sword will ship as soon as it's available. So, and then they have other things like Rob Stark's sword and Helix and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know how. As swords go, how do we feel?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I know that this was a controversial, especially like the Heron not being on the grip. For various reasons, but I don't know. I think it's a cool looking sword.
Yeah,
I think it's cool.
I like it.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to
purchase a sword, it might be that one.
Yeah, I mean, when they release Land Sword, maybe I'll buy that one, but you know.
Yeah, right.
But how I would get it back, I don't know, because it's not exactly something I can put on my luggage.
There are ways to ship them. You just have to work with airline, because I do know people travel with things like that. But
I like the holder though for it. I've got to be honest there.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is very cool. So But that's it. Unless someone decided to share something and not tell me. But that's all the news. So, folks, that has been your Daily Veil. Hope you've enjoyed it. And that's it done.
I feel more relaxed now.
Gone.
Were you ready
Yeah.
to do
It was so tense.
It was a lot of pressure, wasn't it, with the music and stuff? And I don't know, I really liked it anyway. What do we think, folks? Let's finish that first poll that I just did. Okay, and 92% of you say that we do have our Catswain. So sorry, let's be nerdy.
Okay.
Catswain is happening. But
We all have to just manifest a Jodie Whittaker casting for her next.
Yes.
Balance it out.
yes. And I'm going to ask you in chat, do we like the new Daily Veil music? And Kev apparently feels amped up.
Okay.
So, yeah. And Miss Sarah James is tempted to buy the sword. Just had a birthday pass and have some birthday money. So
Happy
You're
birthday, Sarah.
yeah, happy name day.
Yourself.
Be a ramen rattle for that. Geralt of Time is afraid that their children would accidentally stab them with it. That's great. So, and Chief Foldy would love to have it hanging on his wall, but can't justify the price. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah, that's like
this is totally fair. It's got a beat and you can dance to it, Rob. Yay! Fardar's grandma wants the Aiel belt knife. Yeah. So
yes,
Definitely.
agree with that.
yes,
Any
Jess, I'm
Aiel
coming in strong.
weapons, I will buy.
Yeah. So, I am trying to. I heard the innkeeper was doing like 5 polls a minute or something stupid last week, so I felt like the pressure was there to try and keep up. Anyway, ladies, we have a guest.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Little stabby stab.
Little stabby stab. All right, Bree, are you ready to face Fear Despair?
Not really, but let's do it.
Let's do it.
Great answer.
I do need some ominous music to play in the background of this sometimes, don't I? So that's my next trick. Ominous music for Fear Despair. So, but
This is a little too bubbly and happy for Fear Despair. But that's okay.
it is a little too. But like, what else? I don't think we've got anything else even close to like, scary. I'll have to look into some scary music. So, but never mind.
I feel like it's a fun drunk research project.
Yes, yeah, I like that. I like that. And don't worry, people are believing you. So,
Good. Thank you, Jessica.
and now we're on the discussion of Trolloc plushies. So as long as they're Sky Sex plushies, then yeah.
We'll need to buy one for Shelly.
Yes. All right.
Is there a land plushie? There should be a land
It
plushie.
kind of should be.
Yeah.
There's another name for what that would be.
And folks, it's time to pick a question. So here we go. Let me. Oh wait, take out number 1 because we don't do that. We'll ask that. Bree, first up. Let me put that down. All right. Let me ask you the easy question. All right. So have no fear. This is the easy one. Please tell us your name, society, and clan.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
this is the easy one?
Oh yeah.
Deceptively easy.
And you can make them up, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that I'm going to have to be Bree of the... It's my sept. I mean, my clan is Romancelandia. Because that is my clan. I am romance author. We are a fierce clan who are terrifying on Twitter. My society is probably the stabby ones.
Nice.
Okay.
I think that's our subset. I had to make it up. I suddenly can't remember a single word. The Wheel of Time word.
Abby?
Stabby.
Yeah, I brought my dagger tonight. I actually remembered it, so you do lots of stabbing.
Alright.
Very, very efficient storage.
Thank you. All right, let's actually spin the wheel. We don't have to have anyone kissing this week because the wheel's going to do it for us.
Oh, I liked Mel's kissing.
Mel's kissing was cute last week. There we go. All right, question 5. Bain&Chiad, are you taking the first question?
Sure. All right, Bree.
Right.
If you could only pick one, what Wheel of Time character would you take with you to guard your back on a raid?
I mean, I feel like this is a predictable answer for me, but probably Nynaeve. As long as she's pissed off. But I feel like if, we're raiding someone, we're pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
This is
So,
fair.
Totally.
You don't raid people for fun. Well, maybe you do, but
Yeah,
I feel like a little bit of anger there.
I can think some people I've raided for fun.
But if you're
Talk yourself
raiding them
into
for
lots of
fun,
things.
you're probably mad at them, or maybe not.
Is it getting hot in here, or is it just Bree's comments?
I've opened the enemies to lovers door already, like my first try. So
I love it.
This
Perfect.
skill
I
is
just
brilliant.
feel like you need to roll with her because if you want to blow something up, she's got your back. If you accidentally blow yourself up, she's got your back.
Yeah,
It's
true.
She's
Very
all purpose.
Yeah.
She has
This
really
is very
stabby
clever.
energy too. Like
She
Nynaeve,
totally does.
stabby energy for sure.
I was
Yeah.
so excited. Like I did these character cards before the show came out, and I put stabs you on it. And I was like, Nynaeve in the books probably has never stabbed anyone. I don't know. But then at the show, she like immediately tries to stab Leigh, and I'm like, wow, I'm pathetic. And also,
And she stabs that Trolloc, and then she stabs that guy when they attack the camp. Yeah.
Can I
Just-
just scroll back to, everything you say is pathetic. Where is it? Here it is. See, we'll just go back to that. Let me just highlight that so I can constantly bring it up and be like, by the way, folks, everything is canonically correct that Bree says tonight. So.
yes. I did also make one for Swan before episode 6 that says she gives detention. And she gave Moraine detention in that
Oh,
episode.
yes, she did.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
a couple times.
That detention. Totally took it.
Nice. I love it. Okay, Leigh-A, let's pick your question. Ooh, question 13.
Lucky 13.
Yeah, here we go.
Trollocs. Hot or not?
I mean, I am not, generally speaking, my sept is not monster fuckers.
I mean, does that help?
There was that pity Trolloc though in the trailer. I mean, he was all over Twitter, and I mean, I guess if that's your thing, I can see it and I respect it. But generally speaking, no.
If that's your thing.
Sorry.
I love it.
I mean, I think that a lot of Twitter found him very hot. That ripped Trolloc.
Yeah, that's
Like-
jacked. So
I mean, never really thought that was going to be the conversation on my timeline one day, but it was, and so not
There
hot
we are.
to me. But you go on with your bad selves.
yeah, no kink shaming, right?
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well. All right. And then I'm going to ask a fun question as opposed to the opener. So let's see what I get to pick. It's going to be a really boring question after that one, I think. Tuesday. Oh, no. I get question 11. Okay. So, Bree, other than the Threefold Land, because obviously that's where everybody wants to live,
Yes.
where else in the Wheel of Time would you like to live?
I think probably not the Borderlands. It seems very stressful.
Especially
Maybe,
if you're not hot
like-
for Trollocs.
Well, I was gonna say like tree malking or something, but like then they have like suicide cults, and that doesn't seem fun either.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of places in this world seem very stressful. Maybe I'll just like cruise out to Almond Bunt's apple farm and just like
Ooh.
chill there for a while.
I like that.
Just
Sounds relaxing.
stay away from all the cities that are being invaded by people. Someplace no Forsaken want to go. Just eat some apples. Take a
That's
nap.
great. Melindhra, I see you in chat. Don't worry, by the way. How is this
I think
continuing from
you should
last
put
week?
that comment on the screen, Rob.
How is this continuing from last week? Melindhra.
If
Rob
you
and
don't put
Guy
it, I
get
will.
together and
There you
gush
go.
over teen magazine interviews with their favorite hot trollocs. How is this continuing from last week? How? What is going on? And no Silvertooth. No Silvertooth. Let's not make this an every show thing.
You guys brought up the hot trollocs. I mean, I'm just going with it. Rob, is there something you would like to tell us?
So there was this whole thing last week. It started off like, like I know Guy. Like I don't know Guy, but we chat on the odd occasion because he's a fan. So
Yeah.
we've talked a few times, and I clarified that as much as possibly. Like, look, I don't have his phone number or anything. Like, we don't chit chat like that. Blah blah blah. But yeah, it became a thing where Mel just kept putting in random thing in chats of like, Rob and Guy do this, Rob and Guy should do that, Rob and Guy this, and it just became this whole thing. And now apparently it's we got this teen magazine thing on the go now. Look, 20 ways to make your horns extra horny.
Yeah.
10 top 10 Trolloc vacay spots. Oh, Gorilla in Time. It's never going to stop until we get the Rob and Guy selfies. So, okay.
Yeah.
Fair. All right.
Somehow I feel like it won't stop even after that. I feel like
Right,
that
maybe
would just
not.
make
That
it
would just
worse.
make it escalate,
Yeah.
probably.
I agree. Yeah.
Right. We have some Bree specific questions.
Uh-oh.
We do. Yes.
We like to move on to our Bree specific questions or our guest specific questions because not everyone's named Bree, obviously. So, Bain&Chiad, would you like the first question?
Sure, yeah. Well, since we're going to be talking about steamy romance tonight, we would like to know which Wheel of Time character would you most like to join in a sweat tent?
I mean, I feel like this is just very predictable. I imprinted on Lan when I was 15 years old. He's my dude. But runner up. Okay, well, it's probably Avienda.
Okay.
Those are my top
Excellent
two. I mean,
choice.
I love them both.
Nice.
I love Nynaeve, but not. I'm like Jenny. I love Nynaeve, but I'm not in love with Nynaeve. But you're like,
Yeah.
Avienda's stabby, Lan's stabby. I have a type. Stabby.
Stabby. Okay.
Type is Dabby. How have we not had you on the show yet? Like,
I kind of wonder. I mean,
you're kind of our soulmate.
stabby.
Yeah. I mean, we do have you booked to rank the stabs of season 2, don't we? So
True. We do.
Ooh, yes, that is
We
that
just-
is my wheelhouse.
yeah, we just need to, get Amazon to hurry up and release season 2. But never mind. All right, Leigh-A, question for you.
What's one thing RJ could have done better to be a better romance writer?
Oh boy.
Just
here's
one.
Here's
We've
the thing.
got time. It's okay.
I don't think most of the romances are actually written at all. It's just two characters who are attractive, smash into each other, and then they're in love, and then that's the end of that most of the time. Sometimes they hate each other and smash into each other for a while, but I don't think there's a lot of actual romance development on the page ever. It's mostly sort of, okay, now we're in love, let's fight about it. Which is a move, but it's, I kind of like the falling in love part.
Yeah.
The best one for me is Lan and Nynaeve, and I mostly have to get that from Oblivious Farm Boy's external point of view.
Yeah.
They're like, why are these two people looking at each other? That's weird. Can't be romance thing, So,
Fair?
yeah, I mean, and also less weird spanking. That's just my default.
Yeah.
Always less weird spanking. I mean,
Yes.
recreational spanking is fine, but weird spanking.
No.
No.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Bree, you've had some amazing season 2 predictions. I mean, you've been spot on in a lot of ways. Tell us which one you feel most confident about for your season 2 predictions.
So I think my top ones, I'm pretty sure we're going to see a Nynaeve accepted test where she sees her mother. We might get a cold open with her. I mean, her mother was cast, but that sort of feels like we're going to have to see Nynaeve face the past and losing her parents and whatever made her an orphan. And I really think it's going to happen in episode 1 too, which is the only one that has a title on IMDb, which is A Taste of Solitude. And that just seems like such a naive thing right there. So that is my one random prediction. And I'm also really feeling strongly that we're going to get some sort of Layman's Sin cold open that is going to tie into Moraine and the Dracans and the Damodreds. And I mean, there's so many different people that we're introducing in season 2 that would like illuminate. And also why Rand's mom was on a mountain having a baby. You know, that explains that situation, how that happened.
Stabbing 5 people in the middle of birth.
Yeah, I know,
and my
right?
third one is I think we're going to get some sort of Arthur Hawkwing flashback that introduces a Shan-Chan heavy episode. Like sending his kid off.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe like showing us that it's them by having the same sigil or banners or whatever, and then we get the Shan-Chan coming back with that sigil or banner.
That would be, I mean, it could be really interesting to have that as a cold open and then have the Heroes of the Horn near the end of the season.
Yes.
It would again bring that sort of, you know, because Rafe was doing that in season 1. Was it like, okay, here's, you know, one bit of it in episode 1, and then here's the reflection of it in episode 8, you know, for example. So that would work really well.
I mean, it would be great to like cast, you know, Arthur Hawkwing and we get to see him in a cold open, and then we get to see him ghostly glowing or whatever we're going to do. So yeah,
that would be
absolutely.
Thanks, Bain&Chiad, by the way, for popping that up. But folks, we do have a spoiler banner on screen at all times. We are a full spoiler show unless we specify otherwise. So thank you for for saying Rapunzel 347. We should put spoiler warning up anytime Bree gives predictions. Yeah, this is true, but we are a full spoiler show. So, but I appreciate the extra care there because we like it. I love this. Hot Barthinus comes in with a cold open when Laman cuts down the tree.
Yes, that is definitely because Hot Barthinus has been bugging me forever. It's like, why do we have Hot Barthinus? But
it has to be hot. That's just how it works.
I mean, I did actually accept that for a while, but he's so young.
Except for Ulver, right? Everyone's happy about Ulver.
Yeah. It's the young part, not the hot part.
Yeah. Ice loves these predictions. They make a lot of sense. The Kev Pod, Rafe watching. Write that down. Write that down.
Call me Rafe.
Bree, are you secretly in the writing room? You just won't tell us.
No. I do not think I would enjoy writing for TV, honestly. It seems really stressful.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Bain&Chiad, we have 2 questions left. You tell us the first one.
Yeah. If you could import one character from Wheel of Time into your books, who would it be?
Ooh. Do I have any surprise favorites? You know who I kind of like? I mean, maybe this is controversial. I don't know. I kind of like Andral.
Oh,
I think that he is a fun multi-purpose, you know, one of those people who just sort of knows everything, the jack of all trades. You know, I think that would be sort of a fun thing because I've written a lot of apocalypse books, and like, who would you want with the apocalypse? I mean, he can do just anything. Okay, Beth just reminded me of Sleet. Okay, I do want to write a Sleet romance.
Sleet is some romance. This is true.
I mean, the Sleet and the mayor's daughter romance that is just like barely tangentially mentioned and never again. I want somebody to write that. Or I'll write it someday, you know, just...
I mean, Nog would do well in the romance novel, apparently.
He is smart. He is smart.
I love that. This is brilliant. Beth's mildly obsessed with Sleet. Kev Pod says he's a world hopper to be sure for Andral. So, yeah. Jessica said I would love an Andral fanfic for all of his background. So...
And he's a leather
Andrew never runs out of toilet paper. He just opens the tiny game into the next school to grab more.
And if he could bring that one skill with him, yes, he would be the most awesome apocalypse buddy. I mean, you fixed all of your supply chain issues right there.
Yep.
That is very good. That is very good. All right, Leigh-A, bring it home with our last question.
All right. Hold on, I gotta bring it up. Tell us how you would characterize romance scenes.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. You mean like, what does it need to have one, or?
Yeah, well, how would you define, like, we already said that RJ doesn't do romance really well, that there weren't really romances built up. So how would you...
Well, going back to Andral, I actually think that Sanderson, because I'm pretty sure Sanderson did most of this, he did a pretty good job with Andral and Pavara, because what we got to see was them learning about each other and learning why that the two of them together created something bigger and better than either of them alone. Because I think that's like when you're doing a romance, like the point of it is that you find the reasons that the two of you together, like your life is better with this person than it would be without them. So like what are the things that you two together can accomplish that you could never accomplish without them? And so like that would be, you know, I feel like the scenes exploring that and exploring like what you have in common and then what you can learn from each other and just basically falling in love, you know, via that exploration. That's like what I think are good romantic scenes. And then, you know, I mean, if you're talking sex scenes, you know, I mean, everybody's consensually having fun.
Mm-hmm.
So,
or as Glenn put it, for a romance novel, hopefully the major male role should know where North Harbor is.
Everybody should know. Everybody should know where North Harbor is.
Everybody, you know.
And if they don't know, they should learn. And there you go.
unless you're the type of, you know, personal character that just is not interested in North Harbor or any of the accomplishments.
Yes.
You know, the recruitment one, whatever, you know, like anything that goes with it, then you don't need to know. So.
Actually, yeah, that is a really important point. Like, you can't have sex positivity unless people are allowed to not want to have sex too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, no is required to say yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice. I also really enjoy just the chat that's going on here. And there's like a whole like Trolloc debate in there, and I was like, hey, we should make a video about that. And then Jess is like, making more work for yourself. Yes, I am. You know,
That's how it goes.
My fan cast Rob as Andral, Bain&Chiad as Pavara. Okay, we're getting gross now, folks. I'm
like giddy and happy about that.
I'll play Andral. I could do that. So, but then we're back to the Trolloc discussion here. I can't with beaks. I would need a mammalian Trolloc.
You've got your clan monsters are dividing into septs in the chat there.
They are. They're all dividing into
There's workarounds. Don't worry. There's workarounds.
Yeah. All right. Did I end the poll? Is the poll still running? I feel like I ended the poll.
Yeah, because we're going to need another poll momentarily.
Yes. Yeah, I must have ended the poll. It's just decided not to pop up. That's fine. But yes, they did like the Daily Veil music. So, yes, Beth. But Jessica, oh my God, Jessica, you just slayed me.
Mm-hmm.
Scratch that. Guy as Andral and Rob as Pavara.
100%. This is accurate.
What is going on?
Sorry, Bain&Chiad. I want that more now. You just got to know it, Bain&Chiad.
I am totally fine with that.
Okay, that was a nice segue discussion there about romance. Thank you, Bree.
Yes.
Because we are talking about how hot is Wheel of Time, and Leigh-A has done some work hunting down some scenes for us, Leigh-A. So
I did.
Tell us what you've been doing, Leigh-A.
All right. So earlier this week, we put up a Twitter question asking what your favorite romance scenes are in the books. And we asked that for a particular reason, because today we will be ranking them. So thank you to everybody who responded to that Twitter post. There were some great discussions. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get to all of them. We will have our first poll for this section. You guys were so creative and ended up coming up with scenes that are applicable to each one of us here in Threefold Talk. So we'll be going through those first. Of course, Malkier became our favorite Malkier book character. Lan was mentioned several times. Him and his lady interest, Nynaeve. So our first poll will be deciding which one of those scenes we want to go through. So while we're going through the other 3 full talks related romance scenes, we'll do that poll. So do we want to do the Matt and Mel one first after you put up the poll?
Oh, am I not putting up all 3 quotes and then letting them pick that way?
No, just put up the poll and then we'll figure it out.
All right, okay. Well, give me a hot second. I'll put up Mel's quote and then I will make the poll and you can read it.
All right. All right, reading out loud. I love this.
Yeah.
Lying face down on his blanket with his eyes closed, Max luxuriated in the feel of Melindra's thumbs kneading their way down his spine. There was nothing quite as good as massage after a long day in the saddle. Well, some things were, but right then he was willing to settle for her thumbs.
Ooh. Frisky.
Yeah.
But what do we think of this scene, folks?
I mean, I think this is. I mean, am I pretending I don't know what happens later?
How hot is this scene? Let's start there.
I mean,
That's the
a
subject of
background
today's
is
show.
always good. You really, that is excellent. Murdering people during or after them, or whatever, not tends to ruin the mood a little bit. But I mean, this right here, it was good. I mean, I can't totally disregard the stabbing. I mean, I think I might stab Matt. Just, he get on my nerves. So.
Mel's in chat and she's like, yeah, in the saddle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bain&Chiad, as a fellow maiden, what do you think about this scene?
Anything involving a maiden being on top, I approve of. So I'm assuming she's like on top of him, giving him the massage. So she's in control and she can, guide the situation how she wants. He's sort of in a helpless position. So I'm a fan of that.
Okay. Light stabbing is never a mood breaker in Purple Rock's hold. Yes, Kate and Melon, it is hard to choose amongst them. There are 3 options for your Lan and Nynaeve romance scene to pick from. I'm going to give you a quick look at them. So we have Lan yelling at Nynaeve in the stone. This is from the Shadow Rising chapter 16. Basically being like, you maybe believe you go to Tavalon. Lan rescuing Nynaeve. And, then we have Nynaeve asking Lan to ravage her. So those are your choices there, folks. Most of you have voted, but there's still space in not all of you, so you need to get in there and vote.
Yeah. So should we go to the
yeah, let's go to the next one. And I think Gray should read this one out. So can you tell why?
Yes, I will read this one. Bain&Chiad give sharpened weapons to Gaul. Scanning the camp, she noted 2 Gaishane in hooded white robes hurrying to the front of the line. Gaul, who stood beside Perrin's horse, scowled. One of the figures bowed to him, holding forth a collection of spears wrapped in cloth. Freshly sharpened, Chiad said. And newly fletched arrows, Bain added. I have arrows and spears already, Gaul said. Yes, the women said, kneeling before him, still holding their offerings. What? He asked. We were simply worried for your safety, Bain said. You prepared those weapons yourself, after all. She said it earnestly, no hint of mockery or insincerity, yet the words themselves were close to patronizing. Gaul started laughing. He took the weapons offered and gave the women his own.
Nice.
I love that.
So cute.
Big thumbs up. Big
adorable.
thumbs up. I love good banter.
It is good banter. That is very true. So, and how romantic is this scene?
I mean, it's got caretaking, but also with the side of snark. I mean, you can't really top that. They're going to take care of him, and they're also going to remind him. Yeah. He's a goofball.
It's true. Do you know what I've forgotten to do? Clean. I forgot to do that, folks. If you are watching us on Twitter, you have had an extra 20-minute sneak peek into this. Damn, I'm getting bad at this. This is why I need to Maverick. Why are you not giving me the reminders to cancel the Twitter?
Damn it, Maverick.
He's back there. You can't see him. Oh wait, just next to my name. Maybe if I put a comment. No, it's not. If I put a comment up, yes, there he is. See, there, right there. Maverick, you're supposed to remind me about the Twitters. He's giving me a very sad face right now. Okay, so folks, if you're watching on Twitter, I hope you've enjoyed, but your extra extended sneak peek is now over, so you need to come join us on YouTube, and then that's where you can also vote in the polls. So goodbye, Twitter. So I love the BC burns. That is true, Silvertooth.
Agreed.
Yes, that is very true. Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing it's important to remember that even in like sexy, intimate moments, being able to just laugh with each other is a very important part of relationships. If you can't just laugh at something stupid in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, humor is sexy.
Humor is absolutely sexy.
This is fair. I agree. All right. We have our winner from the poll. Thank you to 37 of you who voted. And the winner is Lan rescuing Nynaeve and then marrying her. That is our winning one there. So I shall read that one out. I didn't check the banner's layout before I did this, but never mind. So this is Crown of Swords, chapter 31. Forget me, man, said a deep voice. Let's get something to wrap around the lady. Lan's voice that she dreamed every night of hearing. Wide-eyed, Nynaeve barely bit back a wail. The horror she had felt when she thought she was going to die was nothing alongside what flashed through her now. Nothing. This was a nightmare. Not now. Not like this. Not when she was a drowned rat kneeling with the contents of her stomach spread out before her. And then she does, channels do a bit of a glow up. She only realized how quickly she had moved when she saw that Lan was just then taking his second step from the railing. He was the most beautiful man she had ever seen. Soaking wet in shirt and breeches and stockings, he was gorgeous, with his dripping hair clinging to the angles of his face, and a split purple bruise was rising on his face, as if from a blow. She clapped her hand to her mouth, remembering her fist connecting. Oh no! Oh Lan, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. And then they scoot off and get married. That is our winner. Romantic? Hot? How do we feel?
Oh, I have so many conflicting feelings.
The man rescuing a woman is such a trope, but like it's Lan and Nynaeve.
Like, okay, the first time I read it just with my fangirl, I mean, obviously I loved it. Because Nynaeve, I mean, she broke her block, she got Lan, she got married, they were together, everything was great. Love it. No notes. Then I read it with my brain and I'm like, okay, she broke her block because she decided to let go and die. That's not a great message. Mm-hmm. And then she comes up and beats the crap out of him and I'm not loving that. So subtextually I don't love it, but I like Lan and Nynaeve getting to be happy, so I'm very conflicted feelings here. I wish that they weren't always beating each other up. It doesn't seem like they get to kiss without punching. And it doesn't seem like fun.
After they got married, they do.
Well, yeah, but then there's a whole other thing going on. So those sea folk weddings are complicated. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's hard for my brain to overrule my fangirl. I do still love it. I love it.
Yeah.
But my romance writer brain is not thrilled.
Fair.
Complicated. I feel like if they do something like this in the show and they just kind of sand off those edges, I will not be able to handle it. Because, the show managed to make Nynaeve pull a sword on him and then he knocked her out and tied her to a tree and I somehow wasn't upset. So. Come on, show, I'm pulling for you.
Is Lan a soft top? And Kata's like, no, but Nynaeve is a very pushy bottom.
I do not know what they are because neither do they.
Yeah.
No.
That's why we need kink therapy for the Borderlands, which is
Yes.
my reality show I've been pitching for a while now.
That's I love that. Beth Weston has a serious question. Lan and Nynaeve were married by the Sea Folk, who talked about the leader in public should defer in private. Is a dom sub relationship common in Sea Folk culture? I mean, it sounds like it, doesn't it?
It's definitely. This is one of those ones where like I feel like in a different series that didn't have other weird subtext, I would have found this really interesting. Because let's face it's extremely egalitarian, you know. There's no gendered nature to it, unlike a lot of the other customs in Wheel of Time. You know, whoever's in charge in public is. But like, I don't know, like maybe that's not something I want universally unspoken to be a relationship. Communication would be nice with the, you know, kink therapy for the Sea Folk too.
Well, but I do think one thing, like being in charge doesn't necessarily, like you could be the sub and like by nature of being a sub, you are very much in charge because Bree, what you said earlier, like being able to say no, like I don't want this. So you, even just the fact if you're just laying there and having things done to you like that, you're giving permission. And even though you're passive, being passive doesn't mean you're not in charge. And
See,
I think that's a common mistake.
That makes sense totally, but I'm not sure that's what the Sea Folk have going on.
Yeah.
I don't think, because I don't think Robert Jordan is.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of dom sub relationships.
Yeah.
He thought about it that way.
No offense, Rob, but Malkier, we need to talk.
Yeah. No.
We need
That's
to
fair.
talk.
I'll give you that. Yep.
Yeah, so I think that's because what you said is like totally right. I think in a healthy relationship, you know, that sort of thing. But like some of the stuff that is said later in the books about like Lan doesn't take advantage of it most of the time, and I'm like, ooh, honey, don't like that. Let's not take advantage of it ever.
Yep. That's fair. Okay, folks, we do have another poll running in chat, and that is so you can help us pick the Perrin and fight Aiel scene that you think is...
Well, the Perrin, because there is another option in there.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. The Perrin scene. So first up, you have Perrin and Fael getting hitched. Then you have Perrin and Fael having a picnic. And then, thank you, Twitter, you have Perrin forging his big hammer. Forging.
Sorry.
He's forging a big hammer there, folks. So yeah, get voting on that one. It's in chat. And we will talk about how
I think the hammer is going to win.
And
I'm giving you a look, chat, because I love my Fael.
I also love Fael, so I'm giving you the Shelly face.
Yeah. Oh, Shelly face? Okay, give a Shelly face.
I can't really do it the way Shelly does it.
I'll try.
I was just gonna put the emoji in. Oh yeah, there you go.
You gotta put down one eyebrow, raise the other. You know, it's a whole thing.
Do eyebrows.
No,
I'd have to
do eyebrows.
I don't have a lot of eyebrow control.
Bree, how's your eyebrow control?
That's as good as I get.
That was amazing. That was brilliant. Okay, folks. All right, our next one. While you're voting on that.
All right. So while chat's voting on this, I'll leave this up since we're the ones discussing. We could either do Amise hiking up her skirt to go see the roof mistress. We could do Loyal after he meets Aerith for the first time. We could do Andral and Pavara. Andral comparing Pavara to Leather.
I have to say, out of the last three options, I like the Loyal and Andral as our other two. I don't know.
I'm not any good because I fell in love with all of these. So as I was picking them up.
Bree, you can. So we're gonna have. Wait. So are we gonna vote on all of these at the end, or we just ranking?
Look, there's just so many that like. Let's do maybe two. So if you guys want to do the Andral and the Loyal.
So Bree, as I guess you can choose. So we can have Amise running to see her new husband. We can have Loyal meeting
the roof mistress.
No, the roof mistress. See, I give that one 2 thumbs up too.
Okay. Loyal meeting Aerith for the first time.
They're all adorable.
Or Andral comparing Pavara to Leather. You need to pick 2 of those 3.
Oh my gosh, that's hard.
Right?
Why do I have to do it? That's mean.
You are a romance writer.
Okay.
That's why. And I'm bossy.
I have all okay. I'm gonna drop Andral just because I have already said a lot about him and do Loyal and our lovely Aiel ladies.
Okay. So first up we have this is Loyal. So he talks about meeting Aerith here. So Aerith gave it to me. Loyal watched the yellow petals spin. She really is pretty, even if Matt does not see it. Does that mean you don't want to go with us after all? Loyal gave a start. What? Oh no, I mean yes, I do want to go. She only gave me a flower, just a flower. He took a book out of his pocket though, and pressed the blossom under the front cover. As he returned the book, he murmured to himself, barely loud enough for Rand to hear. And she said I was handsome too. Oh, he's so cute.
This is just sweetly adorable. I love it. It is, saving the flower. Does the flower come back? I think it comes back.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah,
I think so.
It's mentioned very passively that he has a pressed flower with him.
Oh.
And I think from whoever's POV, they just know that he has it, and it's for some reason important to Loyal, but they don't know why or where.
Fair. Leigh Science, correct. Loyal and Aerith's wedding is too cute. It really is.
Yeah.
So.
And the specific comment from Twitter that I ended up ending up on this quote was from Fern, was saying they love how Loyal's always just commenting on how beautiful Aerith's ears are, and so he's obviously infatuated. He wants to travel. He's very concerned about his culture, and being married means that he would need to stay home and in the cultural expectations of being a good husband, but he's obviously very in love with Aerith since he meets her, and then she ends up just being this, his perfect partner. She wants to travel also, and she tells his mom no later. We're not going back. We're staying out here.
I do love that.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna finish it out with this scene. Leigh-A, would you like to read this scene?
Sure. Amis running to greet Leanne. One of the wise ones lifted her skirts to her knees and ran to join Ruark. Rand thought it was Amis from the pale hair. And then a whole bunch of other stuff happens. Amis ran ahead, laughing like a girl, while the men continued their steady advance along the crowd-lined canyon floor.
This is very sweet.
I love this. I like to, in my head, I'm just these, these ladies are also in a relationship, and I would like that to be recognized. You know, it makes it a little less weird.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that is adorable. Oh, my husband has come in. Is the cat?
Who's scratching to come?
Oh, I had a cat scratching to get in. I thought there was a cat trapped in here with me. I was like, cat.
Usually one or the other.
Yeah. Now I do have a cat with me, but yeah. So I think that's precious. I love how happy she is to see her sister wife.
Oh. It's very cute.
Yeah.
So, Halfman Dan has a comment. Loyal and Aerith is the only good romance in the series, and I will absolutely die on that hill.
Here, I'm going to bring a cat with me.
Kitty!
Oh, I have an
Hi,
Asian cat.
Oh, bye, Kitty. Okay.
Oh, precious.
It's a very fluffy baby.
Very fluffy.
What's
So
your kitty's
fluffy.
name?
That is Orion.
Orion.
Great
That's
name.
beautiful.
I love that.
So
Yeah. I love that. That's wonderful.
I actually stole him from a neighbor who was neglecting him. I'm a pet thief. If you don't take care of your pets in this neighborhood, we will come get them.
Good.
I love that.
So
This is true. Okay, folks, how are we doing on the poll? 44 of you voted on this one. So almost everybody watching, which is amazing. And we ended on, we do have a winner.
The hammer, isn't it?
Fucking hammer in
It's
it,
the
yeah.
hammer.
45.
okay, I'm going to
Suck.
say that the wedding, I'm going to just defy you, chat. The wedding and the picnic are both adorable. But
Yes.
the
They are.
forging the hammer is like my sexuality, so I can't totally be mad at you.
All right.
That
Okay.
ebook cover,
it's just different. So, but it
Yeah.
doesn't mean that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Neild, Grady's voice said. It was urgent but distant to Perrin. Neild, what are you doing? I don't know, Neild replied. It feels right. Perrin continued to pound harder and harder. He folded the metal, flattening pieces against one another. It was wonderful the way the Ashaman kept it at exactly the right temperature. That freed Perrin from needing to rely on only a few moments of perfect temperature between heatings. The metal seemed to flow, almost as if shaped by his will alone. What was he making? He took the other 2 lengths out of the flames, then began to switch between the 3. He breathed in and out, his lungs working like bellows. His sweat was like the quenching waters. His arms were like the anvil. He was the forge. Wise ones, I need a circle, Niall said urgently. Now, don't argue. I need it. Sparks began to fly as Perrin pounded larger showers. With each blow, he felt something leaking from him, as if each blow infused the metal with his own strength and also his own feelings. Both worries and hopes. These flowed from him into the 3 unwrought pieces.
I mean, nothing's hotter than a blacksmith, man. And big arms, big hammers, it's a...
And also
It's a
multiple
hot
partners.
scene.
Pounding lengths of steel.
Yes.
With the anvil and the forge.
Neil shouting, I need it.
Yes, I need it. Sorry, I just started when it was just like the lines there as I started to read it. Yeah, like it just got me going. And Bike Burns in the bass, like I hear y'all giggling.
Sorry. Okay, I forgive you, chat. That was actually pretty amazing.
Yeah, that was amazing. It was. I'm not going to say that was the most romantic, but that was the hottest thing that we have seen so far.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
sexual tension in that scene more than any other scene.
Jaws, I will never read this scene the same way again. That should be one of my things now. Instead of narrating like really serious scenes, dramatic scenes, I should try and find scenes that have nothing to do with sex and try and just read them in that manner, because that was hilarious.
Right?
I'm gonna need a fan up in
New
here.
mission.
And like again, I am shouting out that ebook cover that they did of this scene is like the sexiest cover they've ever had on any of these books. And don't anyone mention Lord of Chaos to me, because that is not a sexy cover. That is the Wish.com version of a romance cover, okay?
A Wish.com version. Okay.
My tiara's flying off.
Right. So we need to rank them now. So are we ranking them in terms of hot or romance?
Romance.
Romance. Okay. Do we have a contender for least romantic between Melindhra massaging Matt, Bain&Chiad giving up Spears, and Mies running to see Leanne, Loyal meeting Aerith, and Lan rescuing Nynaeve and then getting married, and Perrin forging?
I mean, I don't think the forging is romantic. I think it's just hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean,
there's
that
some romance
would
there.
be my top of my hot list and the bottom of my romance list.
Right.
The other ones, I mean, I feel like we got different kinds of romance in here. We've got the new love with Aerith and Loyal. TJ Hot Hammer.
New pickup line. Hey, want to go forge? Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna say the most romantic. I think is a toss-up between Loyal meeting Aerith and Bain&Chiad giving Spears to Gaul.
I like Bain&Chiad too because I write romance that's a little stabby and things blow up and there's war and stuff. And I mean, you can't really beat giving someone weapons before you go into battle. Like that's the ultimate. I love you, please don't die. My love language is weapons, so.
Yeah, well, and they have I think, so what you discussed earlier, like they also had a long build up to their romance. And so even though it was very, Aiel style, so, not a lot of Wetlanders really understand the intimacy language that's there and the caretaking and, the sarcastic language is part of their love language.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll pick 4 of these to put in the poll, and then chat can vote on the best one. I think.
Yeah.
So Bain&Chiad giving up the spears.
Yeah, Matt and Mel would probably be lower on my list because even though it is an intimate moment, it's not necessarily super
Romantic.
Romantic, yeah.
Yeah, Matt's inner monologue is basically like, yeah, today was boring, but I mean, this is nice since I'm not boning.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say it's sexy again, but like maybe less romantic.
Yeah.
I mean, by that definition, we've kind of got a top 4 here. We have Bain&Chiad, Amis, Loyal, and Lan rescuing Nynaeve and getting married. So, I mean, we could just run those in the poll straight now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll set that up. And I had a question that popped in chat far earlier, Bree, that I starred so I can bring back up. Miss Sarah James asked much earlier, like 30 minutes ago earlier. Which character is going to be played by Jodie Whittaker? We need a prediction.
No.
Yeah, so why you talk about that?
so
I'll set up the poll while you talk about that.
I don't know if I could say that this is a prediction, but this is like what I will manifest. And sometimes I think I might control Rafe with my dreams, so this is like what I'm focused on. Maggedian.
Ooh.
I feel like Jenny has sold me on that. Jenny has sold me on that being sort of amazing. I mean, she was so goofy. I don't usually watch Doctor Who, but I watched a few of hers. And she was, the cat would like to participate.
Is the cat green?
I don't know. The cat might be a Forsaken. I mean, he's definitely a cranky boy. So yeah, I think we get, and then like also, I mean, I would love to watch her and Zoe Robbins face off.
Oh yes.
Like imagine Zoe Robbins punching her in the face.
Flipper at her.
So
I love that.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean that's my second choice. My first was obviously lesbian pirate Bail Doman, but you know.
Oh,
we've
lesbian
lost
pirate
that.
Bail Doman. Ugh, I know.
Yeah.
I'm sad about that.
They are loving the cat in chat, by the way. So
I'm trying to see if he'll come back up here. Just be chill.
Yeah. Beth also says that Jodie will be Moggy or Masana. So
I can see that. Hi, Kitty. What's up? You wanted to be up here. Now you don't want to be up here.
all right, folks. The poll is in chat, so you can find the most romantic of those 4 scenes. So get voting in that, and we'll leave that up for a few minutes, and we'll come back to that in a little bit. Bain&Chiad, would you like to briefly introduce our final segment for the show?
I would love to. So because we're talking about romance, we thought it might be a good time to do another educational segment about Aiel bridal wreaths. So we have brought back some flowers to talk about. We're going to have Bree and Rook guess what they think the meaning might be, and then we will tell them what the Aiel meaning is.
Bree, did you see this when we did this previously?
I have not, but I have heard about it. So.
Okay.
So what have you heard about it?
Mostly that I'm going to have to guess some things, and I'm probably going to be wrong.
It's okay.
I'm ready.
It's okay.
I love being
You're
wrong.
a Wetlander. We understand. There's no judgment here.
Right.
Maybe just
I feel like,
little.
let me just flip people around. So I think that here we go. Let's do that. So we have Bain&Chiad, Leigh-A on they are asking us to guess, and then they're going to teach us. And Bree, you and I down here, we're guessing, and we'll see what happens here. So more I mean flowers. Nice one, Rajesh. Data putting in flowers. Silvertooth loving it. It was so fucking great last time. And Kata Melon is fangirling over the kitties. So they are enjoying that. So. But yeah, folks, keep voting. There's still space. Some of you haven't voted yet, so please go vote on that poll. We do have a winner, but there's enough of you in chat to make a difference. But yeah, take it away, Bain&Chiad.
Well, okay. So speaking of last time, I just wanted to address something to clear the air a little bit. There were some complaints that some of the flowers we chose, maybe we intentionally chose them because they were very rare, weird flowers, and maybe some of them were like maybe a little bit suggestive. So Leigh-A and I have chosen some more common, non-suggestive flowers for you this time. So I just want to preempt by saying that.
Okay.
Oh,
So
boy.
yeah. So we're going to start with the pink tulip.
Okay. So we have to guess what if this was in a bridal wreath, what would this flower mean?
What would this signify in the bridal wreath?
Goodness.
I don't know. You're very traditional. I don't know. I'm taking guesses here.
Traditional, interesting.
I don't know.
Do you want a sister wife?
Okay. Yeah, I should have said something Aiel there, shouldn't I? No, this is why I'm the token Wetlander. So, Beth suggests that at least one partner is a virgin. Dana says good kisser. So, yeah, I don't know. Neil will be melt, sweet disposition, a shared love of chicken nuggets. Very cute, very cute. I don't know. Were we even close?
No. Leigh-A, do you want to tell them what that one means?
Sure. It means she promises to honor her second mother.
Oh.
So I feel like you guys were, for Wetlanders, that was pretty close,
Okay.
Yeah, you're definitely less way off than, yeah. Yeah.
Or
definitely a little better than last time.
Traditional, so maybe Rob, you by a round way kind of got there.
Yeah.
But not really. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's go on to.
I mean, I was just
another
being polite. What I was really saying was obviously she wants another chick.
So,
I mean, it was very suggestive.
I don't know why you would say that. I don't. Really
I don't know. I guess I am a Wetlander. We have weird ways.
Yeah. Yeah. So our next flower is pretty common too. We have the peony.
Okay. I don't know. See, I'm always like, I feel, should I be suggestive? Should I not be suggestive? I'm curious what happened for this.
Do
it. Leigh just wants all the suggestive ones.
It's a peony. I don't know what's suggestive about this, but go for it.
Which is also, by the way, my favorite flower, and I think Shelly in our chat said that this was her favorite flower as well.
Shelly also loves this one.
Flower.
It is a very beautiful flower. Yeah. Okay.
And I do believe when we sent Mel her bridal wreath or birthday wreath, birthday whatever, it had peonies in it as well.
Yeah.
Fair. Miss Sarah Janes has several of these growing at their house.
Ooh, okay.
So, and Rajesh says, be suggestive. Always.
Yes.
I thought I have several beds at my house was being suggestive.
All right.
Okay, before you guess, though, maybe I should tell you a little bit more about this flower and what it does.
Yes, please
and then,
do.
Okay.
And then you can tell us what you think it means. So the peonies and the Aiel waste are actually a little bit different than the peonies you might know. So for this one, when you are on a raid with other maidens, one thing you can do that's really helpful is if you put your finger inside the middle of the flower there, and then you kind of like crook it a little bit, and like pull forward, it actually makes this like sighing noise, and just like very faint, like a Wetlander or like a guy probably couldn't hear it, but like the maidens, they could totally hear that sound when you do that. And so it helps like alert if like there's somebody, nearby, but like you're scouting ahead and you make sure that they're safe, to keep going. So that's what this one does, just FYI.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with you want a sister wife again.
We've got sister wives on the brain.
I mean, there's a sister wife component to this.
Maybe this one is you only want sister wives.
Yeah.
You don't want a husband. You only want sister wives.
Okay. These are good guesses. This actually just means, it is a little bit about sister wives, I guess. It's
about sister wives.
Yeah, she just wants her first sister to be the one to bear the children. She doesn't want to bear the children herself.
Yeah, because fuck giving birth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Which is also why peony is one of my favorite flowers as well, honestly. So, because again,
I mean,
Okay.
2 thumbs up.
All right.
Or 2 fingers up. I don't know.
Yeah.
2 fingers up.
2 fingers up. There we go. Yeah.
You gotta manipulate it the right way and get it to make the noise, though.
Fair.
All right.
Special spot that you gotta get.
I have heard that is something Maidens of the Spear know what's what about.
Yeah.
Clever.
All right, we've got a lady's slipper next.
All right.
I mean,
I'm
this
gonna
is gotta be spankings.
Yes, exactly where I was going. Yeah, you like to be spanked. Yes, there we go. It's exactly
With
where
a
I was going
slipper?
with it. Yes, with a slipper. You know, or
I
some,
mean-
some form of flexible footwear, maybe. I don't know.
Flexible footwear.
Okay.
Slippers are flexible, aren't they? They're not. You know, it's like being spanked with a boot, I suppose. You know.
Yeah. There's also another special component to this one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So when the bridal wreath has been made, it needs to have the blood from the heart of a blood snake, which is very poisonous. You will die within seconds. If you're bit, your blood literally turns to jelly. So you have to catch the blood snake and then cut out its heart and squeeze the blood over the wreath with the lady's slipper.
Oh.
That's
So
part of the
definitely a masochism element to this.
Yes. So they're enjoying the okay, Nomagan says Lady Slipper is their favorite orchid. Mosquito is blushing, I believe, from the last segment. And
I don't know why.
Beth's like, these are phalanges. Kev says this means they're unlikely to carry their own spears, so keep yours handy. Rajesh says wash the spears. Okay. I don't know. I might stick with the
I
spanking.
didn't say masochism was a bad thing. I just said it was on the menu with this flower, clearly.
Yeah.
Beth.
Yeah. Go. I'm sticking with the spanking.
Yep.
Okay, Robert Jordan.
I've heard this is popular in the Westlands and the Aiel, so.
Dana Luhu says this is the end to a blood feud. So okay,
Interesting.
ladies.
So means she really likes jewelry.
Yeah.
Oh.
She likes jewelry. You should get her jewelry as a gift.
Okay.
This is a very secretive language.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's unreal, so.
All right. No spanking then. Fair enough. Okay.
I mean, if you
All
want
right.
to spank when you give the jewelry, maybe she'll let you spank her while she's wearing the jewelry.
Yeah. I mean, it's not mutually exclusive. I mean, you could like jewelry and spanking. You just might not put that in the bridal wreath.
Okay.
Well, and bridal wreaths don't only have one flower, so you could do the
Yeah, they
spanking
usually have
flower
multiple
as well as
flowers.
the jewelry
Yeah.
flower.
We'll bring the spanking flower on next time.
Excellent.
Tungsten,
Maybe
maybe.
you want the peony flower as well.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
What's up next?
So we've got the Hydnora africana.
Yeah.
Is that a flower? I think that's a melon.
I thought it looked like a clam, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, it's perfectly normal looking to me. I see this one in bridal wreaths all the time.
Right?
Right. Okay. I don't know, Bree. Any
Sister
Any-
wife.
sister wife?
I'm sorry. I just
She's
don't know
committed
why I
to the
got that
sister
on the
wives.
brain.
Yeah, you're stuck on the sister wife kick. All right, I've got to be correct at some point with a suggestive idea. So, I think this one is you expect a lot of oral sex. There we go. How's that? As in receive. Yeah, there. See, I said I'm not suggesting so. Don't normal flower.
Thank
yeah.
you, Aes Sedai. It is totally normal.
I
All
don't
right, so we have sister wives and we have oral sex. Is that what we have?
know. Yes.
Here? Okay.
Yeah.
this one, when you put it in a bridal wreath, it means you would like your partner to travel to far-off lands with you.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I can see it.
All right.
And getting lots of
I
oral
mean, she likes juicy fruit.
I don't think it's a mango.
They like books.
Yeah,
Close,
this one means
actually.
she wants a husband who knows how to raid for goats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Lee Science says the one you're marrying is sexually experienced. Fardar's grandma, you must keep me satisfied. See, Fardar's grandma was on the same thing as me. There we go. See?
Yeah.
All right.
Satisfied.
I feel like we might be like maybe
that'll make sense.
maybe like two of them. We got kind of like halfway there, Bree. So
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I think
yeah,
we
yeah.
understand
We're
what's up.
Wetlanders. We're doing
There's
alright.
only two left. Only two left, and we still haven't broken you, Rob. So I'm a little disappointed.
Okay. What's next?
All right. Next one. We've got the mask flower.
I think this one means
Okay.
I'm going to stab you someday during a massage.
Hmm.
I'm gonna stay. Okay.
I mean, it's ominous looking to me.
It is very ominous. I don't know,
Melindhra, you've got some of these?
Is this the Aiel version of 50 Shades of Grey now? Is this like 50 Shades of Sand? I don't know.
Maybe.
There's way more than 50 different colors of sand, just FYI. It's like 500.
Why we can hide so well.
This is what. Okay. All right. So I don't know. Bree, you're going with stabbing.
Yeah, I'm going to
one
stab
day.
you during a massage. Very specific.
Okay. I says this one means I like to roleplay as a dark friend. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, see, like 50 Shades of Toe. Fardar's my grandma, and I like we're, yeah. Your first sister is also your sister wife. Donna says it also means she likes jewelry. And Kev says that they've seen this one before. It means they're a poor cook and expect you to cook for them.
Ooh.
So,
All of those are different flowers, unfortunately. None of y'all were right.
okay.
So
There is a stab you during a massage flower?
of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
There's a
what?
flower for everything.
Keep me supplied with Usquai, third sister wife.
Oh.
That
Fardari's
was-
my
go back
grandma.
to that. Very so. Of course,
Got it.
Aiel got it.
What?
Yeah.
It means you'd like to be pampered with gifts of Usquai.
Oh, pamper me with gifts of Usquai.
Yes, I mean, obviously we love our Usquai, so put that in that bridal wreath for me.
Ah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
probably how you get stabbed. You've had a little too much. And I feel like I was almost there.
Yeah. Very
a lot
close.
of
We're getting
meetings
there. So. Hoff Shao-Chan. Oh my god.
I mean, some people like to be collared.
Fardaris, my grandma, was very happy with that one. So okay. You said there was two more, so this is the final flower then, I presume.
This is the last one, yes. Another very common one that you see in the waste all the time. We've got
Okay.
the Brazilian torch cactus.
Want a sister husband. That works. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm doing bad with all my suggestive ideas currently, so I'm gonna go with you want 30 guy shine as a minimum at all times.
It's a good
You
number
want
of guy
what?
shine. 30.
I don't know. 30. I don't know. What do we think?
30 guy shine.
Any upgrade there, or but it's not flowering. Joe's spit out the coffee. Beth's like, who needs a man? That's what this one means. So,
Just make sure you take off all the prickly pines first.
handle with care, often used with casts of pickles. Likes well endowed men.
Mm.
I think you need a brother husband.
Mm.
So, Kev is just unsure completely. So, and Chief already says we need some cactus scaping going on here, as opposed to. So that's what he's saying. He needs some manscaping. When you're ready, yeah. See, Derek at the same. You need to shave. Give head, but I won't touch the balls. Oh my god!
Yeah, these are.
No. Okay, right.
Thank you, Half Man Dan.
And let's also just say, with respect to the shaving, that's a personal choice. Again, like this is why there's different bridal wreath flowers for different people. Some people don't have the need for the manscaping, or others. It doesn't have to be just manscaping. But, anyways, I'm just gonna drink a little bit more Usquai because that totally made sense.
It did. Yeah. Bree, do you have a guess?
I blurted out sister husband, but brother husband was what I meant. I was very overwhelmed, clearly.
Yes.
By the impressive flower action happening.
Yes.
Can we see it one more time, Rob?
No!
Thank you.
Well, also, you know what we have not yet done tonight?
We have
There's
not.
something we have not yet done tonight at all.
Yeah,
We have not.
well, it's not been noticed, so I'm waiting. You know that they have to notice.
All right, chat.
They
You
have to notice.
So, oh
Ask,
my god!
ask and you shall receive. Oh, Glenn, thank you, Glenn.
Thank you, Glenn.
No, but Rajesh is suggesting a new threefold talk ad for cactus.
Cactus scaping.
Wow, but yes, there
Ask and you shall
was
receive.
a request, and here it is, folks. There is your butt rock. I hope you enjoy. And look, just because it's probably the only time it's going to appear tonight.
Butt rock.
There you go.
This is a different type of new for us. Only butt rock only once.
Well,
Yeah.
they've been
slow.
slow.
Yeah.
Oh no! Now we're getting a lot ab rock, hot rock. Nerdy Guns. Some people enjoy classical music while working. Give me some Foldies, butt rock, and Wheel of Time innuendos.
Oh, Nerdy Guns.
I love it.
That's
Yeah.
so sweet. I love
And
that.
Nerdy Guns is also down for any sort of rock. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. So please tell us what this flower means in a bridal wreath.
Yeah. Okay. So
Delta
last
Tango
time,
Foxtrot.
what was that, Leigh-A?
Delta Tango Foxtrot. Yeah. Also known as Down
Yeah.
to Fuck.
Yes, that night. So, like, the last time Shelly told us about the flower, that means you like to fuck a lot. But this one is like down to fuck, like right now, as soon as I give you the wreath.
Just right
Oh.
there.
Right there and then.
Mhm.
Right there and then, yeah.
Hopefully not while wearing
Okay.
it, unless the spikes have been removed.
Or
is that part of the fun?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
If you
So
dare.
I love it. Naughty nerd ASMR. Yes.
I mean, I know that was like a totally normal looking flower, but it is about sex, that one. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Very, very chill.
All right. Well, all right. That's the flower segment. There was a request just before. Someone was like, "Who won the poll?" I'm going to reveal that now, folks. So the winner of the poll, with 37%, is Loyal Meeting Aerith.
Aww. They're
Land
so
Rescuing
cute.
Nynaeve, and then the two of them getting married got second place at 25. Bain&Chiad giving Gaul some spears, got 23%, and Amis running to Sealand got 13% of the votes.
Pretty tight poll.
So-
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah, very, very close. So nicely done, everybody. That was good. I don't think we have anything else. I think that's kind of perfect timing as well.
Yeah.
So, Bree, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
I
having
love
me.
you, Bree.
We love
You're
you.
amazing.
We
I do love
appreciate.
stabbing, so you need to let me come back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
Someone say stabbings.
Challenge accepted.
We need to get you one of these, don't we?
Clearly, I didn't realize I needed to bring my own weapon of destruction. But
BYOW.
I mean,
BYOW?
got some scissors?
Those
Bring
work.
your own
Stab
weapon.
with
Oh,
these.
okay.
Scissors
I
works.
mean,
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh.
you have to be resourceful as an Aiel. So whatever's around. Like
yeah.
we
So,
talked about fighting with lipstick once, didn't we?
Yes. Yes, I was talking about yeah,
did.
because that was a concealed weapon thing, wasn't it? And there was lipstick that had a dagger inside of it. So yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it.
Fardaris, my grandma says, "I wonder how long a quickie lasts for the Ogier."
Oh,
That is a
really
wonderful
good
question. Because they're not hasty. So
No,
6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours.
That is my estimate.
Wait, so a marathon sex session is like a month?
At least 3 days, 72 hours.
72 hours. Yeah. Okay. We stayed in bed all night, 72 hours of it, so
That's
nice.
really interesting. I'm trying to imagine this right now.
Thank you. Yes, bring me back for more Ogier sex facts that I
Yes.
just made up.
yeah, we
We
need
do-
to
we
have
do
an
enjoy
Ogier
the-
sex topic night.
Wait, does that become a community thing? 'Cause, like they need to bring water and like food in the middle of so somebody needs to like bring them sustenance in the middle of it? Or?
I have to prepare. I mean, you just can't hook up with someone who's not prepared.
Yeah, they're not hasty. They don't just hook up. They like plan their lovemaking, I suppose. Not like every detail of it. Like, just the time and the place, and then the event itself is spontaneous in terms of the how and the why. So,
It is canon now because I said it. So season 5 is just going to be Loyal and Aerith having sex.
Yeah.
for a season.
yeah, exactly. And as Miss Sarah Shane said, the great stump.
The full season.
So
Oh, chat, you're brilliant as always.
That is, yeah. So if you unscramble Ogier, you get orgy.
I mean, if you live
Wow.
that long, you're going to be thinking a lot of interesting thoughts. I think they're
Yeah,
probably
as Melindhra
pretty
said,
creative.
they need to pause stories.
Yeah.
Singing wood takes a lot out of you. There we go. Like Burns wins chat tonight. Aerith, would you like some?
I know. I
sun
think
wood?
I think half man Dan won.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, both were pretty close. Right. Bree, thank you for joining us. You did successfully pass Fear the Spear. We never said that to you, but you did, so well done.
Yay!
Bain&Chiad, Leigh-A, thank you for the flower education.
You're
Appreciate
very
this.
welcome. Anytime.
I feel much smarter and confused.
Yes,
Sounds
that is
about right for a
accurate.
Wetlander.
Understandable.
Yeah. And chat, thank you for joining us. We love you as always. And that's about it. So until next time, folks, may you always find water and shade. Bye.